Greetings, YouTube. The Inner Explorers program includes daily 5 to 10 minute audio-guided mindfulness practices designed to help children develop the capacity to sustain focus and to do better in school. Yes, folks, conservative groups are upset that school systems are teaching children how to be mindful, to be aware of their emotional states, and how they relate themselves to the world at large. They are opposed to children learning more about themselves and understanding themselves better, about gaining more knowledge of themselves. That upsets them, because they would rather have children raised in the strict, rigid environment of social conservatism, which is a disease, which fosters deeply unhealthy worldviews. They would rather have them do that than be healthy and happy and well-balanced. And it's almost like a caricature. I mean, I'm not quite sure why the Onion doesn't just close up shop. Because with news pieces like this, from the real world, do we need satire any longer? Is satire just dead? When you have conservatives who are just blatantly saying, we embrace ignorance. We oppose mindfulness. How dumb is that? How stupid do you have to be to think that training children in mindfulness is a negative? But no, you see, they see this as imposing religious views of other people upon their children. Because mindfulness teaching is often associated with Buddhism. But you see, mindfulness is not a Buddhist exclusive concept. And it can be completely and utterly secular. Something else I'm aware that social conservatives are opposed to. They don't want anything to be secular, except the law that they use to impose their sectarian worldviews onto everyone else in America, whether those Americans want those views or not imposed upon them. Then the social conservatives are all about secular law. But every other time the word secular, that's a dirty word. How dare you not have a purely sectarian worldview? And I say this as a theist. This is not just jewelry. I got an Ankh too. Mindfulness. They're opposed to mindfulness. It's like we're in the bizarro world, folks. And we were dragged there, kicking and screaming, by the social conservatives, who don't care about logic or reason or sense or making sure our children are healthy and happy and well-balanced. They just want their rigid worldview stamped upon the entire universe like a sledgehammer. And they're willing to do anything they have to make sure that happens. They have embraced ignorance. They support ignorance and fear and bigotry. It is the core of their entire worldview. And their worldview is a sickness. It is a disease. And we need to do everything we can to oppose it. And a really good tool in that would be mindfulness. So I endorse the teaching of mindfulness to children, and I hope that these conservative groups fail miserably, because they deserve to do that. They deserve to never have their worldview foisted upon anybody. And children should be raised in a healthy worldview. And that is not social conservatism.